All right, so HOLO is a stock that everyone's watching, and it has made a new low today as of October 24th. So one of the most popular, squeezes of all time is this stock. So it's always going to be on everyone's attention. But like I say, guys, we see a double bottom here. This did not hold a double bottom. Right in here, you kind of see this right in here. Now, since it closed below it, I see it going further down, in my opinion. Can it go back up? Absolutely. The market can do whatever it wants. We are seeing a K value of 6.33, which is this bottom stochastic oscillator. That is actually pretty oversold, and what you can do is a quick bounce from there. But you can't really rely on that alone. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I think, what I can, try to analyze this the best we can. So right here is your current trend. Besides this double bottom here that broke through, and you can definitely see, what is going on with our current trend. We have many lines that can support it here. We have support here, and then your resistance areas are right up in here. We're currently in a middle channel here, and this can happen where you just kind of like fluctuate at this middle channel as you go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yes, we did get this reverse split out of the way, 1 for 20 right in here. I don't believe this is the only bounce it had after reverse split. Usually you have a very big bounce. Hollow's known for, something way bigger than that. So, yeah, you had a 24% bounce from this low here. So what are our targets? Well, our targets are going to be the three EMAs. You have the 5, which is the purple, 10 is a midterm, and 20 is more, I wouldn't say longer term. They just hit in a manner that you are respected. So when you're looking at these EMAs, you got to see, well, what's our gain to the 5? Well, that's a 14%, 10 is a 23, and the 20 is a 36. And the upper trend channel is a 44. Not really like the greatest returns, in my honest opinion. And then to the bottom channel, we're looking at a 25% move down. So not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying that that's a possibility, and you can do this kind of pattern. As you can see, as daily price goes by, this bottom trend channel goes down with it. So that's our channel there. You can kind of like fluctuate and see, what kind of channels are we in. This, in my opinion, is your most accurate, as you can take the most recent high and then in the current data. And then you can also fluctuate it more and kind of see, the longer. That don't make sense, right? So this is going to be your most accurate. You might ask, well, what's this bottom band here? Well, this is where my system looks for buys. This is the trend reversal strategy. There's two ways to play this. One is, are we in a trend? And the answer is no. Anytime you see quick spikes like this is not a trend. This is, you want to see lots of candles above it. Because you see how when we create this trend, you see how you have clear resistance here, clear support down here. We don't have any of that. And if you look at this trend here and you try to go on Webull and draw it, you don't have any of that. It's just up and then straight plummeting down, right? So if you stay above this 20, you're in a uptrend. If you stay below it like this, you're in a downtrend. One of my best trades right in here was when we went from this bottom here to this EMA 20. And the reason why you can kind of predict that is, look at this EMA 20. Anything you see in price history will hit this 20. It's going to do it in its own manner, but with higher volume stocks like HOLO, anything that don't touch in 2 months is long. We had a 604 touch here, and we had a 819. That was really long. That was extremely long. So I tend to repeat that to say, hey, we're not long on this. This don't have to touch right away, right? Can I see this going further? Absolutely down. I definitely can. But who am I say this thing can go, rocket at any time. They can release some news, and that absolutely can be the thing. You got to realize is, we did get rid of this reverse split. That had to be done, and you don't buy it right after reverse split. So if you're just now getting in, your odds are a whole lot better than a lot of these other people. You have a clear plan now. You understand that if it does hit these EMAs, I need to take some profit and then put my stop loss at break even to ride it all the way up. I tell people, like, if it touches this EMA 20, sell 80% of your position, right in here, and then put your stop loss. Let's say you bought it at 375, your stop loss would be at break even, just a little bit above it. And if price keeps going up, then you profit on those remaining shares. I mean, and that's the only way to make the absolute big, because you don't want it to happen where the reason why you want to sell some is because if it does touch this 20 and then it goes down and you didn't make any money, you're going to be pretty pissed, right? You can be up what, 30, let's see how much percentage you'd be up from these lows. Let's just say you got, let's just say you're up 25% because you're not going to get the lows. And then you go down 20%. That's just irritating. And that's really what happens here, right? You had this big move up from these lows. You get a 130% near pump. And then if you didn't take any of this, you made a whole new low right in here. So, I haven't really looked at much about Hollow other than just the technicals. So obviously there's more to Hollow other than, yes, it's known for the biggest squeezes. It's definitely due for a squeeze, but we can't just relate just based on that. The last time, I will give you guys a hint, the last time it did squeeze was when we did a reverse split. So do keep in mind, obviously this did it a lot faster. It was literally a 1 for 10 reverse split, and we were closer to this ATR4. So do keep that in mind. And then also we had, we had decent EMA 20 time distance, but look at this. Look how a T algos do this. Touch down. So what you do is you would look for those touches and be like, well, what's the percentage gain? 60% gain. All I need is at least 10% and I'm fine. And that's what happens all the time. And you'll see this pattern all the time. Just look at it. Big spike up and then big spike down. There's no uptrend ever for this. So, and you'll see that a lot. It's going to be spikes and no uptrends for pennies. But this is my analysis for Hollow. I don't know. I kind of want to see if we go back above it. This will give me a confirmation. Like, do we go back above this double bottom? If we start going, like let's say we start going down here and keep going down, then I think it can go further just based on a body closing below this. I think there's more further to go down. But yeah, if the next day it starts to go up and we close above here, then yeah, put your stop loss just under again and try it again. But I want to see that, but it's really hard to kind of like analyze. This is probably one of the hardest ones. But I will say we are at a 6.33K. Usually when we get, under 5 is when the big pumps have been happening. We are at that area where it is pretty low too. Like this was a 6K and, you got a pretty decent pump, like 22%. Everybody was probably ecstatic just for it to go down. And then look at this massive pump here. But you got to understand your best setups are going to be ATR4 here, hitting this lower band, massive time distance away from this EMA 20, because reversion to the mean always happens. That's the one strat that is guaranteed in the market. We just don't know exactly when. So just like with anything, when finding bottom reversals, you look for the extreme, conditions. If people use RSI, I don't recommend it. People be like, okay, I want to look for maybe under 20. That's may be extreme for them. There is no number that is extreme in my opinion for that. What I do use is a different type of pattern of finding bottom reversals because as you can see, even though Hollow went down so long, it's never touched my settings on this ATR4 here. It never has. And there is stocks that do, and you make massive money. But like I said, the best way to play it is look at this 20. Is there massive time distance? Look at the 5. Anything that don't touch this 5 and 7 daily candles is long. We have 2 candles right here. I would look on the 3rd and 4th to look for an EMA 5 grab. So if this goes down 2 more days, then I would say a good price goes here. I would look for that touch of that 5. Just from this area is a 30% gain. And then I also say, this bottom trend channel, it has room to go in here. So if I just wanted skin in the game, sure, you can buy some skin, but you got to understand is this is going to be probably your best play if you're not correlated with this. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, feel free to join. I'll post all my stuff in here. You can join an amazing community. I'll put the link to join the Discord in the YouTube comments below, and then in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And when you click that, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read how to subscribe. If you have an Android, it's very simple. Just use a computer or your phone's browser because we are having little issues with them. iPhone, there's no issues. But then once you do that, you can use your phone just as normal. Avoid scammers. If you're new to Discord, it's very easy to copy someone's logo or profile. Just keep in mind, I'll never DM you or trade your accounts or any of that. And everything is processed with Discord. Payment and everything. You go to Discord support if you need anything. And then please read the testimonies all in here. If you want to subscribe, the easiest way to do is just hit day trade alerts. And if you hit this under this subscription tab, that basically is the highest tier and you'll get access to everything. Or hit server shop here and you can kind of see, I don't know what it'll say on your phone, but you can see the 2 memberships we offer are swing trading or day and swing trading. And basically the day and swing trading plus is $12 a month and you get, like I said, access to everything and you get more strategies, more alerts, more education for a very small cost. But yeah, the day trading is my favorite because I like to do swing trades on kind of higher value setups. The biggest money I put in is the stocks over $5, and then basically what we're doing is we're looking for that reversion to the mean, just like this, but they happen more consistently on, like, say, a stock like Tesla, Nvidia, and a lot of those other, over $5. And you can easily get those 10% margins that I'm looking for. And then day trading, you were making around 10 to 20% gains in minutes doing this very simple strategy on a 1 minute and a 15 minute that you can view the strategy in the day trading education. And then make sure you watch all the videos on the swing trading. You're going to want to have this indicator video watch so you can set up your chart too. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on new things that I find about this strat, but this is how I'm seeing HOLO. I think further down, you guys can take the guess if you guys have a bull thesis, but that's my guess right here. I want to obey that trend channel. But if you guys want to join the Discord, it's there. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, comment. Just remember your EMAs are your price targets, and you'll be fine. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.